Quelle que soit votre culture ou votre style, quels que soient vos rêves ou vos aspirations, osez. Avec MAJDRESCHER, sortez des sentiers battus et soyez audacieuse, moderne, révolutionnaire. Pour une conduite souple et fiable en toutes circonstances, vivez MAJDRESCHER, la vraie performance.
T'absorbes bien, je vois, mais je te trouve encore un peu poreuse.
Du coup, Alexandra, tu veux plus de lin ou de colza dans ton top shot?
I really liked the professionalism of the actual commercial, followed immediately by the bloopers and a comedic type. I felt like it was very like Parks and Rec, The Office, Superstore type of vibes, and I love shows like that. So I thought that was really, really cool. I really liked the motif regarding the cows. I thought that was just really random and really funny, and I think it added to the humor of it all. Um, I really liked also the idea of the actress being unhappy having to do the commercial because you could tell that maybe that's not what she was looking for in her career and whatnot. And I think that just added an element of like a little bit of humanity, but then like obviously it's still a comedy. So I thought that was really great. I thought the actors also had a lot of great chemistry. I thought they were really funny. Picking up on the beats, picking up on each other's lines and whatnot, and just kind of like having that banter. I thought they did a great job.
I think the characters are great. I think the story is great. I think this is a great showcase of changing tone throughout the piece for comedic effect. I think you do a great job of going back and forth, and I think these actors have great comedic timing that adds into that. I think there's a certain mundane quality that you really keep hitting on the head in this, and it allows the game to continue. Um, it's really interesting to see how you let the story play out for comedic effect and working with pacing and timing to allow those different tone shifts.
It has all the elements that you would see in any typical car commercial. But then we finally get to see the process of how they got to this final product. There's a very interesting take on the behind the scenes, very accurate of what would take place on set, but definitely exaggerated for comedic appeal. It's definitely a satire in nature, a lot of comedic moments in this, and very eccentric characters are featured throughout this piece. It's a lot of funny moments in this.
It felt like a famous advertisement taking place or an ad, and then we cut to the characters speaking amongst one another, and the story really begins. I love how the story was filmed in a sort of documentary slash mockumentary style with the shaky camera movements and handheld moments. The color palettes of the story, like the blue, the yellow, etc., they really help further the plot as the characters are discussing the different colors and their usages in the story. So well done on that. I especially love the close-in shot of the little ice-breaking moment with the words written across the screen and then the ice breaks. This is genius, so well done on that.
It was something different for me. I've seen a lot of things try to do that sort of mockumentary, as we've seen it with The Office and Parks and Rec style, to varying degrees of success. This, I think, at least again for me, it was a fresh take on it, and in another language that I thought it really worked with this the quick jerky camera movements, the back and forth, the outbursts, just the dialogue and the way everything sort of came together was just it was funny and entertaining.
The cinematography on this was absolutely fantastic, and I think that the filmmakers were really smart in the way that they did it. I liked the way that they showed the advertisement spot first, but the jokes that I did get and that I did understand were really, really funny. Great acting.